time for tonight's Tool Time Award. So let's take a look at income inequality in the United States and how it compares to the rest of the world. Now, this map shows the Gini coefficient, which is a century-old formula that measures inequality issues on a scale from 0.0 up to 0.50, with 0.50 being the most unequal. So as you can see, the U.S. is highlighted in purple. Keep in mind, green and blue colors are good. Purple and the other colors, those are bad. So according to the Gini coefficient, the U.S. ranks at 0.450, which is near the extreme end of the income inequality scale. Now, to give you an idea of where the U.S. ranks on income inequality compared to the rest of the world, let's show you Mexico, the other Latin American nations, and South America. Most of these countries are about the same or worse. And keep in mind, several of those countries have also just been involved in or are just emerging from destabilizing conflicts. Now, if we travel over the Atlantic Ocean to South Africa, we find several nations that are equal to or slightly worse than the U.S. when it comes to income inequality. And those include Cameroon, Madagascar, Rwanda, Uganda, and Ecuador. And Ecuador. And Ecuador. And Ecuador. 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 South Africa, we find several nations. And Ecuador. And that's why Alyona Minkovski is tonight's Tool Time winner.
Why, hello there.
Alyona Minkovski.
It has come to my attention that you are a tad bit confused on the geography of
Africa and South America.
So, I am going to take it as my responsibility to teach you some things you may not have known, you didn't know, you probably won't figure out by yourself. So I'm going to tell you, because you're dumb. Because you're dumb. This is a map of the world, if you haven't figured that out yet. And you see that in the corner? Or right here? That is
South America.
Let me circle it for you, just in case you still can't see it.
Right on the equator, crisscrossed by the Andes mountain range, Ecuador enjoys a privileged location on this planet. Ecuador has more animal and plant species per square kilometer than any other country in the world.
There we go. Now if we zoom in a bit, don't worry, don't freak out. This is still
South America.
I have highlighted
Ecuador.
On this map. You will notice that it is within the boundaries of
South America.
Now, if you need me to slow down at any point, just let me know. This would make people from
Ecuador. South Americans.
You following me?
Ecuador.
Which is in
South America.
Again.
Ecuador.
Which is in
South America.
There you go. Oh my. It seems I have found the light.
Brazil
is also within the boundaries of
South America.
Oh my. I think I may have just blown your mind. I'm sorry. Now,
Alyona Minkovski.
I know you're just a child. And I know you still have things in life you need to learn.
We learned in the first grade. Any idiot knows that.
But I hope you have learned something today. Because I sure haven't.
Actually, Ecuador is in South America. Actually, Ecuador is in South America.
Yay!